Bum 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 bum. The Peter Swipe Left Show. Bum 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 bum. Please continue to pray for me by swiping left on this video. This past winter, I had a moment of realization on some fronts. What had happened was that my grandmother passed away. She was 91 years old. And as if that wasn't enough of a shocker to me, I took a trip to go to her funeral as well as have a short holiday in the Taiwan area. And during the trip, I came to realize that my life had kind of spun out of control over the last 3 years. I made a mental tally of all the missed opportunities I had while living in the Phoenix area. I moved here about 3 years ago, and it was very depressing. And when I thought about it, 3 years, that's a big fraction out of 91 years if I lived that long, right? Which I probably won't because I tend to have other risk factors that my grandmother did not. And I came to realize that everything came at a cost, right? So you guys have been following my whole swipe left saga. Tomorrow I'm going to be seeing somebody that it's kind of interesting. Go watch my last video. One of my students had some divine intervention, and it just goes to show that I'm constantly juggling. So the only reason I want to go see her is I thought about the last couple of girls that I chickened out of seeing and how I regret it. If I see her and it doesn't work, I can move on, right? I'll never have to regret anything, right? If I don't see her and I don't know how it's going to turn out, that's where all the regret comes into play. I'm trying to minimize future regret is what it is. So Google this, Pascal's Wager, right? That's kind of the game that I've been playing as of late. But even the Pascal's Wager doesn't come for free, right? So for example, right now I have to weigh a few things. I've been reading online about some hacks for some of these things. So you guys know I've been eating a lot of celery. It has this chemical that makes guys smell attractive. And in theory, there's nothing wrong with the celery, but it's taking away room that for other foods that I like to be eating, and it's causing its own set of mental dramas, right? And so I also learned that there are a few more hacks, and at the same time, it's also taking away energy from other things that I like to be doing, especially the art projects. Now, last year, 2 years ago, I went all out crazy with the art projects, and it cost me a lot of missed opportunities as well. So I'm just really depressed that we only have 91 years and all of these trade-offs, and the dreams that I was promised when I turned 18 years old, a lot of that had to be put aside because of all of these things that have to balance each other, right? And I went a few years without taking a trip, and as a result, I got mentally jammed and I missed so many opportunities, and it's just really depressing. And that's why I'm asking for a lot of prayers as of late, right? This is the Peter Swipe Left Show. Bum 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 bum.